So, congratulations if you have reached till here, and we have by now covered the three major topics, which is classes, and third one is abstraction. So, having done all these topics, now we are moving on to the next, yet another important topic, which is inheritance. Cool. So, if we talk about inheritance, very simple thing always we have been hearing since our childhood that hey, maybe she has gone to his or her mother, she looks a bit like his or her mother, she looks a bit like father, right? So that is inheritance. We biologically we say that okay, why it happens. It happens because when we are born from our parents, so certain chromosomes or genes are transferred, due to which we also have certain characteristics of our parents, but we also have our individual characteristics, right? Like supposedly, my father has eye color of say brown, right? I also have brown eye color. So here we are same, like some characteristics are same, but there may be something different as well. Like, say that my father's hair is blonde and mine is black, right? So it happens that there are certain characteristics which are same, but there are certain characteristics which are different as well. So this is basically we'll be seeing now into a programming. Like that is the beauty of the OOPS. It tries to bring all of the things closer to the real world, all of the programming things closer to the real world. And here we'll just see that how a class will act as a parent and how another class will be a child of that class, right? So let's just get started as of now and see how it all happens. So let me say that now we will be having a very simple concept. Let me take a class ABC and have an init method for it. Def init underscore self comma a comma b. Let it be this, and simply I can say self dot a is equals to a, self dot b is equals to b. And let me also define a method, def test method, say, and we'll pass self over here, and we can simply print something like in function test of class ABC, right? In function test of class ABC. Okay, so here we have a class. Now let's just make object. Now here till now we are just doing something very simple the way we used to do. Let me name anything like sim comma 11, and let's just call ob dot test. Yeah, so it printed in function test of class ABC. So till now we have not done anything related to inheritance. Now let me say that there is a class called XYZ, right? And see if it is inherited from class ABC, right? So if you want to inherit it from something, here you will write the name of the class, right? So as of now, I'm inheriting it from class ABC. So I'll write ABC. If I there is some another class, say the name is QWERTY, so I'll write QWERTY. So whatever is the name of the class from which I want to inherit the features, there I will write the class name. And as of now, I'm not writing anything in the body, right? Okay, so let's just try to make object obj is equals to xyz, right? So now if I run it, there will be an error. Why? So it says missing two positional arguments A and B. Now you would see that definitely I don't have anything. My body is totally blank. I've written just pass in this class, but still it is asking for two positional arguments A and B. Why? Because we have inherited this from this particular class. So this is a proof, right? I haven't written anything. Okay, so let me just write certain things. So 11 and 8. See, it works absolutely fine. Now I'll write obj dot test. See, it wrote in function test of class ABC, right? So we just saw that how this happened, right? I have not written anything, but what happened is that it inherited the properties of this. Now, the question arises is that why we did that, right? I wanted to ask this question earlier, but now you also have a demo. that how inheritance works, right? Now, can you just think of that, how this happens or why we do inheritance? See, a very simple notion is that now, if I wanted all of these things, right, this whole code which I have selected, right, into this class, definitely I have to just copy it, paste it, and I have to again write the same lines of code. Definitely, this is not an efficient way. If I have something, right, like, okay, a very real example, if I give you, is that now supposedly, like we were talking about, there is a class car, right? Since our discussion one, we have been talking about the class car. So in the class car, we said Audi and Ferrari are the objects, right? Or Maruti is an object. Now, so I don't want that, right? Supposedly, what I did is that I made a class car, right? From the car, I made different object or different classes like Hyundai, right? Or like Mercedes, all of those, right? So I made it for the companies like Maruti, Hyundai, Toyota. I made all of them. Now, all of them are also classes in themselves, right? Now, from Hyundai, I'll further take the objects as the name of the cars which are of Hyundai. From Toyota, I'll take the objects as the name of the cars which are from Toyota. Right. So definitely, whatever is the code in the car, that will also be in Hyundai. But yeah, surely Hyundai will have their own features as well. Definitely, I'm not saying that. But will you write the same code, like same code of the car, and will you just copy paste it in every brand, in Toyota, in Hyundai, in Maruti? Will you do that for all? That doesn't make sense at all, right? So that is why we thought that let's do a concept called as inheritance. We observed, like whenever coding is also done, na, like oops, especially if I talk about, we try to observe that what sort of phenomenon happens in nature. And it was like a great achievement that they tried to draw a parallelism, and that is why it's like supposedly there are, like from ABC there are some classes like DEF, GHI, GKL, and say that all of them are inheriting from ABC. Now, all of these classes, if they will have the same code, it won't make sense, right? So, better is that we can inherit them. So, that is why this is called code reusability, right? So, with the help of inheritance, we are basically going in for code reusability, right? So, this is a small glimpse that you are able to see that how from class ABC I'm able to inherit the features of ABC, right? Okay, so let us just try to also access obj.a. Yeah, it's 11. Cool. Okay, we can have a print statement if we want both to be printed simultaneously. Yeah, so for this we get this for obj.a is 11. So definitely whatever is the features of ABC, they are also of XYZ. But it doesn't mean that we cannot have something additional for XYZ. We can have it as well. Like I can have a method like test1, right? And I can simply return, okay, let's just copy paste it. In function test1 of class XYZ. Okay, now let us just try to call obj.test1. See, in function test1 of class XYZ, and still you can call other functions as well, like still you can call test, yeah, it is there. Still you can access A and B, print obj.a comma obj of B. See, it works absolutely fine. So this is, you can say, a simple concept, right? And one more thing which I want to show you is that this is not related to inheritance, but in general, if you want to see that this object belongs to which class, right? Supposedly you make some object, right? And you use it in quite few lines above, and next day you come and you forget that, oh my God, I just forgot this object is of which class, right? So you can simply do like obj dot underscore underscore class underscore underscore. So it says XYZ, right? So this is an object of class XYZ. right? So as of now, and yeah, one more thing which generally people think that if will it be able to access this? Yeah, definitely it will be able to access, because whenever you are inheriting, everything will be inherited. See, 10, 10, it is inherited, right? So many people have this doubt that will everything will be inherited, will it be there? Yeah, everything, whole of this code, whole of this code gets copy pasted over here, honestly. So this is a small concept behind inheritance. Now we'll see more about inheritance. This was just an introductory video. So till then, have a good day. Thank you so much.